Take a look at the next question. We have explicit variables still, x's and y's, but there's something different about this problem. Let's take a look. If x plus 5 is 3 less than y, then x minus 2 is how much less than y? First of all, what? Yeah, well, when we reread it, we take a look and we see that what we're actually looking for is a relationship between something we don't know, x minus 2, and something we don't know, y. They want us to write an algebraic equation, and it's certainly possible to do so. But in this problem, we want to try and solve it using plug-in. Let's take a look. Because we don't know x and because we don't know y, we can make things up. Let's say that we decide that x equals 10. Well, if x equals 10, we know that 10 plus 5 is now what we're reading in the question. We don't have the mystery of x anymore. We've got a 10. But this problem was a little different than the one we looked at before. Once we choose our x, it's going to tell us our y. We can't say that x equals 10 and then y is 48 million. Why? Because if we read this, 15 is 3 less than 48 million, that's not going to work. So in this case, we had restrictions on what we could plug in. Once we chose our first variable, it told us our second one. A tip to look out for is the word is, because is going to replace an equal sign. Since it's going to replace an equal sign, that means that there's going to be a definitive answer at the end of this, where once we choose one thing, it's going to be in a constant relationship to the other. And so it might be forced on us once we pick our first variable. X equals 10, 10 plus 5 is 3 less than y, 15 is less than y. What does that make y? That means y has to be 18. We now know our missing numbers. The question is x minus 2, how much less would that be than y? Well, 10 minus 2 is going to be 8 because we know that x is 10 and we know that y is 18. So how much less is 8 than 18? That's answer choice E, 10.